Home to Love. Today, I am going to share my most requested cookie recipe that I have. It's a loaded Christmas cookie. It is a sugar cookie with pistachio, dried cranberries, and white chocolate chips. And it is just the perfect balance of sweet and salty in a cookie, and extremely easy to make. You are going to start with a 32 ounces of sugar cookie dough. Now that could be pre-bought in the refrigerator section of your supermarket. You could make your own, which I've done in the past. But I find that if you buy the refrigerated one, bring it home, let it soften a little on your counter in order to make this a much easier process. This is my second time, in all honesty, of doing this intro. You're gonna take that sugar cookie dough, you're gonna soften it. You are gonna take 1 cup of dried cranberries or cherries if you don't like cranberries, 1 cup of shelled pistachios, I like them salted, into that mix, and a whole bag of 11 ounces of white chocolate chips into that cookie dough, and you're gonna just mush it all together until it forms a log. Okay, super simple. I showed it the first time around, and unfortunately I messed up and must have not hit the record button. It happens. Honestly, I didn't realize that I was in a rush, and I had an appointment this morning I had to be at, and I was trying to get this done. So, but that's all it is. It is a sugar cookie dough with pistachios, cranberries, and white chocolate chips. And I do a 32 ounce. You could cut that in half if you wanted a smaller batch. But I find that these go really fast, so I make a ton of them. And again, if you don't want to make them right away, you could always stick it in the refrigerator and have it ready for guests, or stick it in the freezer as you make other doughs. That's my tip. If you're making a whole lot of cookies, what I would do is I make a dough the night before, I'd stick it in the fridge, and then I would make it that day, and then I make another dough for the next day, and on and on. Not instead of doing it all at one time in a marathon cooking session. So, or you could freeze them. You can cook them, bake them, freeze them, and they last. And then you just thaw them out, and they taste just as good as they came out of the oven. So, take that log. You're gonna make little balls. You're gonna stick them on a parchment-lined cookie sheet. While we're waiting for those to cook, I want to take a minute and thank you all for your support, your subscribing, your comments especially have been fantastic. This is the last video that I'll record. The home tour with music only is going to be Friday. And then I'm going to take a couple weeks off here at Christmas and enjoy my family, because I have all my family coming in, and we'll pick it up in the new year on January 2nd. I'm thinking about changing up the format on this channel to be a little bit different. Instead of it being just a strict decorating video, a strict cooking video, a crafting video, a DIY video, I think we're going to go to a more of a blended style. So in each video, you'll get a little bit of everything. So you may get a recipe, we may decorate something, we may clean something, we may DIY something. I think that is what I'm going to try, at least in January. I'm going to go down to posting only once a week, because I feel that I can give you better content by doing that once a week. It gives me time to actually sit down, film it, edit it, it just in general, it does better for me. And I think you all seem to do better when I do it once a week. You seem to watch it better. The views are better on it. So that's what I was thinking of doing. If you have anything that you would like to see me do, I am open up to those suggestions. Please comment in the down below and let me know. The recipe for these cookies I will post down in the description box also. Like I said, these are super easy, as you see, and they taste fantastic. I get asked over and over and over to bring these cookies whenever there's a function at church or a family function. Can you bring those loaded Christmas cookies? Because like I said, they've got that like salty, sweet, it's just that perfect balance in a cookie. So we'll pick the camera back up when they come out of the oven. These what they look like out of the oven. They don't get super golden brown, but you want to make sure that they're done a little bit on the bottom, like a regular sugar cookie. You don't want it, if you wait for them to brown, they are going to be overdone. Let them cool for at least a couple minutes on the counter. Here they are, all done with just a little holiday. Oh, they look yummy. I am telling you guys, this is a keeper. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the new year. Have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.